Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. The body snatcher's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. The Brown Bomber's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
I want to see some head.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin if the shorter man gets in, but if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body to attack.
What a body shot by the Brown Bomber. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Keep your distance.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right to the body. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Able to dismiss that body shot.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. The body snatcher's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Hit the body.
We count down the final moments of this round.
Put hands on.
So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him.
You got any more of these?
You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all.
The Brown Bombers' legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Gets rid of that body shot. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by the body snatcher. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
What impact from that uppercut by the body snatcher. The Brown Bombers showing us that his legs may not be completely underneath him the way he wants them to be after being stunned earlier. He's really hanging on in there. He's tying up a lot.
Yeah, but he's being allowed to. I have to say that right now as a trainer, that he's allowed to do that. His opponent should not cooperate with him. He should take a little step back and make sure he takes advantage. Don't let him tie up.
Watch the hook.
And now a well-placed hook to the head.
He's tired.
Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
The Brown Bombers showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Up top with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Able to dismiss it. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
And round number 3 is underway. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. The Brown Bombers in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
You know, we're early in this fight, but the body snatcher's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Coming to the halfway point of this third round and just grabbing onto his opponent. The Brown Bombers stumbled back. He just got hurt.
Finish with the hook. Pace yourself. Unload. Unload. More punches. Let's see those coming. Pace yourself.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Left and right.
The Body Snatchers crushed by that shot to the head. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 3.
Calm down. Breathe. Breathe. Need another round from you. I need you to be big.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch, counter punch. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
The Brown Bombers up 3-zip on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round 4 here. But Teddy, having scored a knockdown, sometimes it can work against you. You don't want to become complacent.
So we've seen that many times where all of a sudden you think that the fight's over. Now all you have to do is go out there and just wait for him to raise your hand. That could be a door that could be left open for your opponent to come back.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Yeah! Blocks the headshot. The Body Snatcher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A well-placed overhand right. The Body Snatcher's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
And he ties up on the inside. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Crashes home with the uppercut. How about that left hand? A stinging uppercut by the Brown Bomber. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Uppercut.
Wow, what an impressive left. Look at that. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Keep it going.
Blocks that punch.
Relax, relax.
10 clicks of the talk.
Circling, don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more. Where's your body work?
All right, how you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? And watch for the...
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Pace yourself.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good step back counterpunch there. And he's holding. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Left and right, left and right. Keep moving, keep moving.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Work the body.
The Brown Bombers really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Come on, kid, focus. Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Hook! Hook!
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
1-2, 1-2.
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself, places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find find him quick.
Okay, listen. You gotta watch the body and head, body and head. Double up again.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight.
Working that box.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit.
Okay.
The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Punch! Punch!
Back to the body. Work the body, kid. Body shot. Uppercut.
The Brown Bombers got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Combos.
The Body Snatchers defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. The Brown Bombers showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained with?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
The Body Snatchers, stunned and staggered.
Okay, get your hands.
Hey, I know, big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
The Brown Bombers, power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.